All right, hey Sagittarius. So I'm doing a ghosted read for you guys. And you're going to know this is your read by pretty much the entire intro. We're going to figure out why this person ghosted and if they're going to be back and if they're going to be honest with you. All right, so ghosted. These reads are going to be out between today and tomorrow, November 20th. So please check for your other placements if this doesn't resonate. And if you're new, welcome, you guys. I do hope that you will subscribe if you like my energy. All right, so for who I'm talking to, Sagittarius, coming through with the Hierophant card, to me that's going to tell me that you're on more of a spiritual journey. All right, you're kind of looking at the dynamic as a soul level connection, but it's not without wanting to give this person that's on your mind a little piece of yourself when it comes to what you're thinking, how you feel. This could potentially be some cold-hearted energy. Maybe you're getting some influence from outsiders and being a little bit over emotional, and it's kind of more about checking yourself. I feel like you could be going back and forth with this person, like, are they messing with me or are they not? Is this real? Is it fake? Why am I going through this? Why am I experiencing this? Especially when this person is obviously tugging at your heartstrings. All right, the Two of Cups is going to depict that that soulmate energy, and the Hierophant card tells me that you're probably on a spiritual path. It doesn't have to be that you're all deeply into it, but you could be looking at the dynamic as a soulmate connection, something more deeper than that, like a soul contracted or a spiritual connection coming through. But it's like this person has hurt you, and right now coming through with that Queen of Swords in reverse, to me, it's more about giving this person a piece of your mind. Like, you really want to tell them how you feel. All right, and you could be actually kind of projecting that outwards and just for some of you, kind of keeping to yourself, even though we don't have the Hermit card here. I almost feel like you guys could be keeping to yourself, because if you're on a spiritual path and you know that you need to stay elevated and keep your vibration high, you don't want to project that energy outward. So it's like almost like this: when you're going through a bad time or a bad moment, you keep that energy pulled in. You know what I mean? That's who I feel like I'm talking to. All right. So how you met this person, how you guys met, the circumstances around how you guys met. Okay, so you guys could have met at work. The first card out right here is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is going to tell me that you guys have met somewhere close to your work or at work. It could be a vendor, customer, owner, whatever type of situation. I just feel that that Eight of Pentacles is going to be a depiction of a work. It could be too that this person has had difficulty choosing between you and somebody else. They could be married, they could be partnered up with somebody, and it could be that the choice factor is playing with that Lover's card. All right, the High Priestess card is telling me that there's going to be some secretive behavior or something that's not really seen from your end or this person's end. Okay, I'm not here to say who's at fault on anything, but that High Priestess card tells me that there's something in your intuition saying that there's something that's kind of off key about this person. Probably has been since you met them, but you just haven't got the whole dynamic, because you're like, well, where do I sit with this person? You know what I mean? Where do I fit in with this person, and how much am I supposed to know about them? All right, so let's just see what the circumstances are that led to the ghosting. All right, because this is a ghosted read. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. I feel like for whoever I am talking to, the circumstances that are kind of leading up to the ghosting period is probably feeling like you're going to be receiving some sort of a commitment. All right, I feel like there was probably some energy that was exchanged that felt like this was going to be something that was new. All right. With the Seven of Wands card, I almost feel like the person coming through probably made you feel like you were the only one, even if in the background you had some energy kind of saying, you are feeling like you don't know everything that you should about this person. But I feel like so where the circumstances led to, I'm almost feeling like you guys are on this roll to like move forward, to commit, to start a commitment, to actually look into the future when it comes to the dynamic of you two being a couple. All right, the Seven of Wands is going to be this essence where it's just probably you and this person. Maybe you guys hung around a lot. Maybe you were just kind of deep in the throes of wanting to be around one another. The Seven of Wands is also telling us that you guys are pretty much on each other's mindset 24/7. And it could be too that if you've asked questions about this person to your friends or your family members or somebody that you're close to, they could probably be like, well, why are you even with this person? You don't know anything about them, or they're not giving you a whole lot about them. So why are you even investing your time into that? And it's almost like you're kind of pulling that energy. The energy starts to fall back, and then you guys are finding yourselves with this Page of Swords energy, which is more about spying, kind of seeing, what they're up to, kind of seeing what they're doing. The Page of Swords is also feeling that energy around. So it could be too that other people have started spying on this person for you. Or, you could be in on it. It could just be that everything was going smooth and then boom, you guys start finding out information. So it could be, and I'm going to figure out why this person ghosted, but it's almost like if you're catching on, I can almost see the picture of where this is going. So I'm going to roll the dice to see who we are connecting with, and I'm going to only roll it 3 times. So you guys, if the sign that you're dealing with doesn't come out on the dice, it's fine. Okay, I'm just doing this for some added support to whoever is drawn to this. All right, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Cancer and Scorpio. So I'm going to only roll it 3 times. So Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio coming through here. And we're just going to dip into this person's energy. This person's energy. Who are they? Who are we talking about? The Ten of Swords. Okay. So here's what I'm going to say. This person is going through a huge transformation when it comes to what they are dealing with in life. All right. We have lots of water energy. Again, we got, we have Gemini, we have Scorpio, and then with the 9 of Wands, we have Sagittarius. All right. So this person's energy is basically saying they're going through a huge transformation when it comes to a situation. It could be an actual death. It could be the death of a relationship or a situation. All right, because we have endings here twice. However, death card is the more positive because the Ten of Swords is about endings that are sad, endings that are kind of paving the way for new beginnings. But here we have this person that's just not fully letting you in, and that's probably where that High Priestess energy is coming through. This person's not letting me in. What are they hiding? How come I feel like I don't know everything, right? So coming back up to the front, if you felt like this person was hiding something, it could be more about what the emotional toll is that they're going through. Now, I'm not going to say that it's a complete death. It could be that they were trying to hang on to something that wasn't working. But death card is its endings, its rebirth, its transformation. So this person's energy says they are going through quite a lot right now. All right, so let's just see why this person ghosted. Why did they ghost you? Sagittarius, why did they ghost Sagittarius? So they are bound, they're ego driven right now. They have more fears. This is conflict, war, it's battle. It's stringing somebody along. It could be that this person is influenced by a lot of outside energies. All right, if you think of the 5 of Wands, you think of drama, fighting, war, battle. It's almost like this person doesn't want to get you involved in with what they're going through, no matter how much they are trying to start something new. Okay, the Devil card tells me that this 5 of Wands and the Devil energy, this is like this person is going through a lot. Okay, it could be, it's like I can see this picture playing in my head that they've like recently gone through a breakup or a divorce, and that Lover's card is where that choice making decision comes in. All right, but this person's not giving you the extent of what is going on with them. That's where that Moon card comes in. So they're hiding some things, but it's not because they're being sneaky or shady. I feel like it's more about they don't want you to know their business. It's almost like they're embarrassed. All right, because they're trying to start something new. They're trying to get away from it. They're trying to avoid it. The Fool card is a depiction of changes and new beginnings. But it's like they're not telling you everything. And so where you're probably getting information from friendships or family or just your own intuition, this really, I just feel like this person is dealing with something that's been rough on them and the person that they've dealt with. So it's almost like their energy is too new, realistically, to be dealing with something fresh. All right, so let's just see if this person's coming back. Are they going to come back? All right, so you guys, I just want you to know I don't always read reversals unless I feel compelled or drawn to. That's why you will see me flip cards, especially if you're new. But I do feel like this person is coming back here, all right, under the Emperor status. And the Emperor is all about, it's a order, it's a soulmate, it's a leader, it's home, it's we're kind of looking into the future, all right, with that Emperor card. So I feel like this person will be back under a better circumstantial situation, okay, where things were have not been balanced. Things are going to be balanced. I feel like this is a newer connection right here. So I don't feel like you've been dealing with this person for very long, a couple of months, you know, even up to 6 months. That's still a pretty fresh situation. And 6 months is not going to be a long time for somebody to go through a separation, a breakup, or a divorce and then start dating. It's not, you know, there's going to be some things that are obviously, not exposed to you. All right. But the 10 of Coins, I feel, is just a confirmation of your wish fulfillment, especially if you guys had that deep connection. The Lover's card, the Emperor card coming through now. I do feel like this person is going to come back around. So let's just see if they're going to tell you the story as to what is going on with them. Are they going to be honest? We have the Wheel of Fortune card coming through. So I do feel that what you have not seen will be shown. All right. The Two of Swords is going to be that depiction of having the blinders on. So kind of where you might feel like you've been blindsided, or you've just not seen, you've not been able to see or be shown the whole picture. The Two of Swords is coming through saying that veil is going to be lifted, and I feel like it's going to be guided by your guys' angels and spirit guides. The Wheel of Fortune card, so sudden positive movement, all right, coming through. And I just feel the Queen of Wands is a representation of how much this person does want to share with you, all right. You kind of reinstore some energy, some passion, the confidence that this person probably hasn't experienced in a while, all right. And I do feel like they will come through because I feel that Queen of Wands coming through is just saying that this person doesn't want to lose you. All right. So with that being said, let's just get some advice on them and the situation, how you should handle, how you should proceed, what you should focus on. These are typically 30-day reads, just so you guys know, and you do have a new beginning coming through with the Ace of Wands, all right? This one's going to be something that does benefit you guys as a slow and steady forward movement, okay? So the Knight of Wands comes through as wounding. And I feel it's going to be more on this person. However, it could be on both ends, but what Spirit's saying is just to take it slow. This one's going to be slow, and you guys are being guided together under a spiritual notion. All right, the Page of Wands is a spiritual journey. This is removing self-limiting beliefs and freeing the spirit, discovering limitless potential, and kind of going into a new phase in life. All right, this is going to be an experience that you guys have never dealt with before, and it's going to be really, really it's going to be accelerating to your journey. So I feel like for whoever's here, if you guys are still here, if you've only recently started getting into the spiritual side of life, I feel like you guys are going to be kind of just thrown into that. All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles right here, just referencing, your guides saying to you, take care of yourself, just focus on your own wish fulfillment while everything is kind of undergoing a transformation behind the closed doors. Okay. So you guys, I hope this was able to help some of you. If it does, I do hope that you'll comment. But I am going to pull some initials to see who we could be dealing with. And this could be yours or this person's first, middle, or last. The initials and the signs are just side notes. The energy is pulled from the cards, and that's what I connect with in meditation, you guys. So we have R, T, S, D, M, and H. All right, so that could be yours or this person's first, middle, or last initials, you guys. A city, state, whatever, however those initials might resonate with you. All right, you guys take care.